Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. And it's Tuesday, so it must be time to talk about horror again, right? And we have yet another Halloween Ends theory video for you. Because I keep hearing some pretty crazy theories, and this is one I kind of want to put to rest. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so what exactly are the theories we'll be talking about? Well, it's sort of a blended theory that I've been hearing a lot lately, and like I said, I sort of want to put it to rest. And that is that Laurie Strode and Michael Myers may be related. And in addition to that, that Michael Myers isn't coming back for Laurie Strode, but coming back for his parents. So let's jump into it. Now, let's address the Laurie Strode part of it first, because Laurie Strode and Michael Myers being related is something that fans will not mind. No one will care about that. No one will cry or get mad, I feel like, except for one little factor that might make some people mad is that they took Halloween 2 out of canon. And why do that if you're going to just make them siblings again? Well, remember that these movies have been paying homage to the original movies for a while now. And something like this, while it would come as a shock at this point, wouldn't come as a shock completely, because the idea is that it is now reversed. Instead of Michael Myers going back to Haddonfield to kill Laurie Strode, when he gets to Haddonfield, Laurie Strode seeks him out. Laurie Strode sets the trap and is ready for him. And that's kind of the reverse of what we're used to seeing in this franchise. Maybe that was the intent all along, to have this running joke that they are not related, but in fact they really are. That would be understandable, and I could deal with that as a scenario. Now, I realized again that it would make a lot of fans mad because they took part 2 out of canon. So it begs the question, how would Michael Myers know that he's related to Laurie Strode? And the thing is, he wouldn't. Michael Myers would be completely unaware that he's related to Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode would be the one that knows that she's related to him. In fact, that could be where that joke comes from, that basically, isn't he her brother? No, that's just a rumor. And it kind of goes back to the whole thing with why Laurie Strode to begin with. And if they do this, then they have to kill Laurie Strode. Or they have to kill Michael Myers. Or they have to kill them both. And in order for this franchise to go forward in any fashion at all, you cannot kill Michael Myers. That's the bottom line. I've been saying this the whole time. I don't think Michael Myers dies. If Michael Myers definitively dies at the end of this movie, guess what? If the movie's successful, Michael Myers gets revived. So Michael Myers is an unstoppable killer. No matter how you want to spin that, he's going to be an unstoppable killer. And if he dies, he will not die. As long as someone wants to bring him back, he will not die. It's not like a regular action movie. It's not like if you're going to see Top Gun, which I want to see that movie. And when I do, I'll probably do a video talking about Top Gun. But the thing of it is, it's not like Top Gun where Goose dies. And, wait, all of a sudden Goose is in part 2? No, Goose isn't going to be in part 2. Goose is a human being. Michael Myers has proven time and time again that he will come back in some way, shape, or form, or fashion if the money is right. And why they don't have to explain how Michael Myers comes back. Michael Myers is just there. And so for him to be Laurie Strode's brother again, Laurie Strode seeking him out makes sense. But it's also something that at the bottom of the 9th, would they really bother to do? And I don't know. So then we have the theory that Michael Myers isn't coming back for Laurie Strode, that Laurie Strode isn't related to him at all, but he's coming back to kill his parents. Okay, it's not impossible for people of his age, as it's presented to us in the movie, to have parents that are still alive. But it's not very common. And they would be some of the oldest residents in Haddonfield. Don't you think that if Michael Myers, their son, was back in this capacity, they would be let know, someone would let them know about it? Because they are some of the oldest residents. They have to know where these people are. So somebody somewhere would be hinting that, hey, his parents are still alive, and we haven't gotten that at all. Now, let's say on the off chance that, oh, it is his parents, and he goes and he tries to kill them. This would be one of the most controversial, horrible things that they could do. Killing people that are that old in a serial killer movie really takes it above and beyond and might not go over too well. I don't see them going that route. There are certain things in horror that you don't do. Everybody knows that you don't kill animals. The animals always come back at the end of the movie, even if it looks like they were dead. And you don't kill the older people. And, it's just kind of something that usually happens. Now, there are exceptions to that rule, but usually not in a slasher film. Not in this scenario. It's never been done, as far as I know, with the exception of Bubba Hotep. And that's an entirely different thing. Now, when I say you don't kill older people in slasher films, I don't mean a one-off. Yes, a lot of older people get killed in slasher films. Every Jason Voorhees film has the person who warns people they get killed. But in order for Michael Myers to seek out his parents, he would have to be going to a retirement home. And the only movie I've ever seen multiple old people in a retirement home get killed in is Bubba Hotep. And like I said, that's a completely different scenario. So in order for that to happen, that would be a little bit over the top. And I don't think that that's the type of slasher film people want to see from Halloween. So it brings us back to the Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode seeking out Michael Myers because she knows that she's related to him. It would be the reverse of everything that we've seen happen. And that could work in theory. However, if we're going to get the parents, we're going to get them in a flashback mode where Michael Myers potentially kills them in the past and then gets sent to the insane asylum. That is a very plausible scenario we would get to see, and maybe that upsets a few people as well. But ultimately, the ending is what's supposed to upset people. So if this happens, if all of a sudden we find out that Michael Myers and Laurie Strode are related, then I don't think Michael Myers knows at all. I think it's always been Laurie Strode that knows. That's the joke. Laurie Strode knows, and she has been waiting for him to come back so that she could end his reign of terror. This is the way it seems like it's going. However, that's only if this theory proves to be true. It's the only plausible way that I see this theory working. But what do you guys think in the comments below? Alright, so leave us a comment in the comment box below. And then don't forget to tell us what other horror movies you would like to hear us talk about on Tuesday. You let us know and we'll try to do a video on them as well. Then don't forget that you need to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button because Miko says we need more subscribers and I tend to believe him. Also, make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Share this video with all of your friends so they get all the same great content you get. And at the end of the day, fandom is family.